I turned 90 years old, I decided that I wasn't going to sit on a chair the rest of my life and do nothing, and I wanted to do something useful that would make somebody happy. So it just dawned on me that I used to do a lot of sewing and sewing for my kids and grandkids and great-grandkids. And so anyway, I just decided to make toys and give them to some child that's sick in the hospital or some needy child. I made all my children's clothes, just about. Made all the wedding dresses, made friends' wedding dresses, bridesmaids' dresses, and then I taught making porcelain dolls, and I had classes making the porcelain dolls, and sold a lot of them, and gave away a lot to my grandkids and my great-grandkids, and have a few left. I thought of the dolls as something easy to do, and it isn't anything that you're going to break your neck doing, and it's doing something good for someone else, and that was my main thing. And I feel these dolls are an inspiration to me. Makes me get out of bed in the morning because I know I want to get a couple dolls sewed. And then at night it makes me go to bed because I'm exhausted from making dolls. So rather than sit in a chair like a lot of old people do and do nothing and feel sorry for themselves, whatever time I have left, I'm going to make it active and do as much as I can for other people. When I decided to do this, I cut out 10 dolls, teddy bears, or whatever I'm doing, and I finish that 10 before I start anything else. Some of them I have patterns that I bought, and then some of them I've made patterns for myself, and you have to cut them out and sew them and then stuff them and then paint a face on or embroider a face on, whatever you can to make them complete and make them cute. There's enough to make 2 monkeys in this package. So that's 2 pairs of socks. And then it comes with instructions. And when you get them, the first sock, you have to turn it inside out, and you have to make sure that you get the little heel where it's going to be the bottom of the monkey. And then the other end is going to be the head of the monkey. And when you sew them, you have to reinforce right around at the bottom because this will run like a nylon will run. So if you don't do a stay stitch right along the bottom of it, then you're going to have a problem. So the head and the legs and the body, the whole body, is made out of 1 sock. In the second sock, all right in this distance along here, comes the tail, and that would be this piece here. And then this piece you cut out and you make the mouth. After you cut the mouth out, then you cut the tail. This upper part here, most of it is going to be your sleeves. The tail goes up as far as there, and then you cut this off here and you sort of taper it in so that it fits. And then this little spot right here is where the ears are going to come from. You have this little spot right on the end, and there you cut out your 2 ears. And then you just sew them, you stuff them, and on the head I take teeth floss and I sew around and make a head out of this. And then this is the bottom, and you stuff the whole thing all up, and then when you're done, you sew the arms and the legs. And this is how they look when they're done. This is the tail, which comes out of the second sock, and the mouth comes out of the second sock, and the arms do. The whole body is the first sock. And you stuff them as hard as you can to make them as full as you can make them. And there he is, done. except for you've got to put a nose on and you've got to put eyes on, and that takes a little bit of time and effort doing that. Most of the time I embroider them on, and that's the finished little monkey. They take from 5 to 6 hours to get one made, from start to finish. And of all the things I make, this is the favorite. And even my older great-grandchildren, when I told them that they could pick one thing that they wanted for their own babies when they had a baby, they all picked the monkeys, most of them. So it's something that boys and girls like. Now, these are the little baby dolls I make. And I make equal black and white babies. And then this is the teddy bear, which everybody seems to like very much. And I make them in all different colors. And then these are the cats, which are made in all different colors. And these are little Russian dolls, and they're pillows. And in each doll, there's a pocket. And so Daddy and Mother's supposed to put a nighttime storybook in there. And when they go to bed at night, they're supposed to read them a story, and then they have this little squishy pillow to love during the night. So anyway, they're loved by the little children, and it's something, a favorite little toy for them, because they're so squishy, and they're soft and cuddly. And when somebody goes to bed and they're unhappy or anything, they have something to cuddle up to and make them feel better. I have got very nice thank you letters from the places that most of the places that I've donated them to. But I've never seen a child receive one. I always thought I would like to see that, but most of the time you donate them. When I give them away, they're all enclosed in clear plastic bags so that they're clean. And there's no smoking in my house, and there's not animals living here. So anyway, they're clean, and all the material that goes into them is new material. Nothing old has been used, and even all the stuffing and everything is new. And I wanted to do one for each year that I lived. So I worked hard to accomplish that. And I've had trouble with my eyes, and I've had trouble with my breathing, and a lot of different things, but this makes me get up and forget my problems. I want to do 100. I got 72, I think, done. And I'm working on them. To me, it's a very rewarding thing to do. And you feel like you're useful and not just sitting and waiting to die. And I don't want to do that. I know I'm going to die, but I'm not going to just sit on a chair and wait. I'm going to do something while I'm here. I appreciate so much that the town of Bridgewater has done, and especially for the proclamation that they sent me. I was very surprised and very honored and very grateful for them all.
Proclamation of the Board of Selectmen, West Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Whereas Beverly Bates decided, after celebrating her 90th birthday in July of 2018, that she wanted to start making blankets and toys for children in local hospitals, with a goal of 90 dolls, one for each year of her life. And whereas, despite her own health issues, Beverly Bates has continued to sew dolls for children in local hospitals, totaling over 150 dolls donated. And whereas Beverly Bates has selflessly dedicated her time, talent, and resources to serving others for several years. And whereas Beverly's devotion to spreading happiness and helping others truly embodies the spirit of the town of West Bridgewater. And therefore be it resolved, we, the Board of Selectmen of the town of West Bridgewater, do hereby honor and commend Beverly Bates for her generous and compassionate nature. We extend to her our deepest appreciation for all of her charitable work and wish her well in all of her future endeavors. In witness whereof, We have hereunto set our hands and caused the great seal of the town of West Bridgewater to be affixed this 5th day of August 2020. The Board of Selectmen, Denise Reyes, Anthony Kinahan, and Meredith Anderson.